My name is Samuel Denton. I own a consulting business here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we work with small to mid-sized businesses across the country, and we help them recover missed federal and state local tax credits and incentives, and we also handle their books from a low-cost standpoint to help them have clear financials. My business had a lot of processes that were dependent upon myself, that were dependent upon manual data entry, and there were a lot of silos in my business processes that were ultimately causing bottlenecks and time drag within my business. And so I knew I needed resources that could help provide a direction to my business that would ultimately free up my time and provide better efficiency and operational tools to help us become more productive and to achieve more operational health within our business. I came across Elite Software Automation Facebook ad, and it was timely. It seemed like they could provide a business model to me that would be centralized, it would provide more automation, and would be time efficient in my day-to-day to help my business scale and grow to a healthy level that would get me where I want it to go. And so I can tell there was a long-term approach or a macro level of thinking in mind, not just, hey, let's make this a transactional client per se. We want to make this a long-term win for both of us. So yeah, I was thoroughly impressed all the way from whenever we started the agreement, just the level of detail, thought, the creativity. You can tell that it was very carefully planned out, starting obviously with the operations, but looking at financials and so forth. So there was a thorough diagnostic of where my business was, where it is right now, and where potentially it's projected to head. And then they looked at my team, my operations, the bottlenecks, the systems, the finance, the admin, the HR piece, pretty much every level that a business would touch or would be involved in. And they gave me a very comprehensive blueprint that was customized to my business. Elite Software Automation was extremely detailed and custom with our working relationship. I would say everything that they did was approached with a high level of strategic thought, of analytics, of mapping out and understanding our business systems and processes. There was a ton of detail, and the level of investment that they went through, it wasn't above and beyond. It was a bit mind-scratching that they went that far on the level of detail, knowing that it probably provided a level of discomfort to them, but it showed me the desire to help my business win, to invest back into the business, and it's showing that they wanted to achieve a very long-term approach and gain a client. And so, yeah, I personally haven't, or within my business, haven't experienced the level of detail of diagnostics, evaluation, communications, building, and the creativity that I've received from Elite Software Automation. I would say in the world of business owners, we're sold a lot of things. We're pitched a lot of things on a weekly basis, monthly basis. And so I would say there's a reason to trust the guys at Elite. They have shown that they will do what they say they're going to do. And I don't care in what level of work that you're in or what vertical you're in as well, that obviously goes a long way. And so I would say that the level of competence and expertise is there, but the trust is also there as well. Based on my knowledge, their team, they're not new at this. They have years of experience, and their business has been carefully constructed to achieve health for businesses in today's digital age and age of automation. But business owners, we're so busy spinning plates and doing our craft. For the most part, we don't have all the data and obviously the expertise and the competence that the guys at Elite have to help us get to where we need to go in the age that we live in. So it makes sense all day long to work with the guys at Elite. I would say any business owner that does not have a business that is dependent upon tools for automation and looking for ways to centralize their business. And if you don't understand all of the data points, the metrics and statistics that your business needs to be to achieve operational and financial health would be a good fit for Elite. And so I would say most businesses, regarding of the industry that you're in, you're probably relying too much on yourself, too much on manual processes and labor to help you get to a smarter, wiser place in your business. And I would encourage you to pull the trigger and work with Elite with their language of expertise.